Hi, I just wanted to show you guys a video of my latest comic book purchases. Just got back from the comic store, and this month I only picked up two new ones. The first was the New Avengers Ultron Forever. I picked up a couple weeks ago. I got the beginning of this story from just Avenger. I believe it was Avengers. And this is the continuation of that story. So I got that, and of course I got Secret Wars #1. I've been looking forward to this series for a while. I loved the original Secret Wars when it came out about 30 years ago, and I loved Secret Wars 2 when it came out about, I guess, 25 years ago. So I know this is very different from those, but I think some things probably stay the same. So I'm really looking forward to both of these series. And then Mary got a couple of new comics as well.
Um, well, for some of the people that know what Scribblenauts is, it's Scribblenauts, and
It's like a game.
they're
like
like
figures.
and they they're like fighting, like
Get that out of there.
Oh, yeah. They're like fighting bad guys with some of the other Marvel
No, those are
comics.
DC.
Yeah, the
DC
DC.
comics.
Yeah. Um. Yep.
There you go. Move that out of the way. And what about this one?
I'm a Simpsons fan, so I got one of the Simpsons. It's the Lisa Simpson one, and Lisa's sister. So I'll be checking that out.
All right. Now we're coming to a section that I call Longbox Diving. I love going through the back issue boxes of local comic store where you can pick up a lot of cheap comics, usually back issues. So they have a lot of $1 boxes at our local comic store. So I love going digging through those. One of the reasons that I like digging through them so often is because
they have lots of good comics.
Well, yeah, they have lots of good comics, but I've been collecting comics for about I don't know, 35 years or so almost. Maybe not quite that long. I'm only 38 years old now, but probably about 30 years I've been collecting comics.
When you were 3?
No, I said not quite that long, but close to it. I started collecting comics when I was probably about 6 or 7, so more than 30 years, but not quite 35. But anyway, so over the years, I've had comics that I lost due to floods in the basement, or just losing them when I moved, or selling them on eBay, or other trading them with other people. I've given some away over the years. Just I just didn't feel like carrying them around anymore, so I would just give them to someone else, another collector, or a lot of times I would give them to children. Just if there was a neighborhood kid who started getting into comic books, I'd give him a stack of comics. But sometimes I like to go back and get some of those old comics that I gave up over the years, and so those dollar boxes are great. The reason I've actually been on a West Coast Avengers kick lately, because there was actually quite a few West Coast Avengers, some kind of what I would consider some very interesting stories, some kind of key issues. The first, and there's a couple that I'm going to actually be talking about some of these story arcs in some blog posts, go in a little bit more detail, but so that's what I picked up. So I've got Avengers West Coast, issue 49, issue 50, no, 56, I'm sorry, 57, 58, 59, and 60. And this story, just to give you a little teaser, is it follows up on the Vision Quest arc that I'll be writing about sometime this week, where the Vision and Scarlet Witch's happy marriage was split up when the Vision was kidnapped, dismantled, and deprogrammed, and then was reassembled. Pun unintended. The Vision was reassembled, and then, but he didn't have his all of his programming. Only had some of his memories, and Wonder Man refused to allow his thought patterns to be used as a template the second time around. So he didn't have that emotional background.
Oh, and sorry for the people that didn't see that yet.
Well, no, I'm gonna write I'm gonna write about that later this week. So, but anyway, so in this storyline that comes a few afterwards, Scarlet Witch is kind of going unhinged, and I think it's the reason I call these key issues is that these were published back in '89, '90, maybe even '88 when the story arc might have started, but this was kind of the beginning of House of M. This is where Scarlet Witch really starts to lose her mental capacity. So the next issue I got was Avengers number 290. And I wouldn't necessarily call this a key issue, but this is the last issue of a story arc that I really enjoyed. Let's see, I'll have to see which year, 1988. And it's one of the most underrated teams of Avengers. This is when Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, was the chairman. Captain America was. Captain America had quit, so he was running around in his black costume as the captain. She-Hulk, Dr. Druid, the Black Knight, Submariner, and Machine Man. So I mean, this is definitely a underrated team of Avengers. You don't have any of the big ones. You don't have Iron Man. You don't have, I mean, Captain America, kind of, not really, but you don't have any of Hank Pym's various incarnations. You don't have any of the popular Avengers. This is almost like the B Squad Avengers, but it was a good time. I really this is when I was, I guess, middle school, high school, and this story arc featured the Adaptoid, or the Super Adaptoid, and featured the Cosmic Cube, and I just always loved stories with the Cosmic Cube. So I'm gonna probably won't be writing about this one anytime soon because I'm gonna have to track down the rest of the story arc before I can get to it. This is just the last issue. So the next back issues that I got, there's another stack of them here. Now some of these are mine and some of them are Mary's.
But we're gonna talk about it when it shows ours.
So here's a couple of World War Hulks. This is Gamma Corps number 3 of 4. Gamma Corps number 2 of 4. And then World War Hulks Classified, which I believe was a one-shot. So, those are, I'm a huge Hulk fan. I've got a collection of probably 200 or 300. What are you doing? Don't do that.
I don't want them to see.
It's okay. Just, I've got a collection of 200 or 300 Hulk comics and special appearances and guest appearances and that sort of thing. So, I'm always expanding that. I missed the past almost 10 years, and so I'm having to go in and buy the ones that I missed. So the ones Mary picked out
This one is Aliens Kidnapped, and it's the first kidnapped one. See, it says 1 out of 3 up there. So, it's up close. It's a face crawler from your viewing. So,
yeah.
Okay, and then it's Aliens Kidnapped, 2 out of 3, and like it looks like it's this guy, and like I think he's like getting bit by a little thingy.
Looks like he's jumping out of his chest, like in the movie.
Oh wait, maybe it is.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably what it's. Wait, is that what the thingy coming out of his chest looked like?
Yep.
Okay, so it's up. And we only got the second first, because like we came up with this idea and stuff, but yeah. Okay, so now it's the Zombie War number 1, and then the Zombie War number 2.
Somebody here likes zombies. If you've ever watched any of our videos before, actually, both of us love zombies. So
Yeah, but I like zombies more.
I don't know.
I'm obsessed with zombies.
Well, a little bit.
And then I got Marvel Apes because I thought that was kind of funny, so I thought I'd get it.
Yeah.
Because like Spider-Man, if you see, he has a tail, which it took me a few minutes to see that, and then
Captain America looks like a gorilla.
yeah, and then this one
That's Iron Man.
yeah,
It's probably Iron Ape.
Yeah, well,
And
like he
Wolverine Ape, I guess.
and like it looks like he like it's kind of hard to tell what makes him look like an ape.
Well,
but
it's masked.
It's cause he's all like he has like more thorough in his shoulders.
Yeah.
So and stuff. So.
All right, but that's what we've gotten today.
Yeah.
So we had a big day at the comic store.
We took my mom and his wife there.
So anyway, it was a big day at the comic store, and we probably aren't going to have any more days like that for a little while.
Yeah.
I'm going to be out of town for a couple of days and for work.
There was another thing that we're not going to tell you.
Anyway, so we will talk to you later. Talk to you. Bye.
Bye-bye.